Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? This is our new map, so we're going to have a new name. Cider Mountain is done. I thought for building a Christmas town, this might be nice. There's a good amount of flat area, but we've also got a lot of hills around here, which will be really nice because they dropped the Christmas decorations this morning, which was, I was like, perfect. That's great. I'm so excited. I haven't looked. I haven't seen what they are. We're going to experience them together. And supposedly there's a way to get snow, which is very exciting. Good morning, No Mercy. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Chris. Thank you so much. Perfect timing. I know. I thought they said they weren't coming till the 18th, so I guess they worked that out. Hold on. I did ask about the, let me see if they answered me yet. I did ask about the employee is not the right word. Let me go back and look at my, let's see. Did they answer my question yet? No, not yet. So I have put in a question about the, where does it pull workers from? Does it pull workers from the great thing? But, exciting. Hold my phone back. Remember how when I was building before, all the icon, like the warning icons were there, and I was like, man, I wish there were a way to turn these off. Oh, I did in settings. It's so nice. You can decide which warnings you want to turn them off. So I've done that here in the settings. So you can turn all these off so we can build without having all these icons. And then when we're ready, we can turn them back on if we need to, which is great. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, it's very nice. It's going to make things even more enjoyable. Now, I'm wondering if there's any other settings we should look at here with the game. Maximum amount of residents. Oh, this is interesting. If we're going to create a cute little Christmas town, we could have like a little town. Oh, you could go down to 500. That's kind of cool. Should we do like a little tiny Christmas town of 500? Let's do it. Why not? I think that's really fun. Okay, so this is nice to know too. I didn't realize that you could set this. Okay, cool. And I think that's it for that. So yeah, okay, well then that's good. We're only gonna get 500 people. So that's really nice too if we think about it. Yeah, that's good. We can build a bustling little Christmas town, which I think is very exciting. Okay, let's see what's new. I'm so excited. Okay, the same houses. Hold on, that's my phone. Hold on 1 second. I had a work text here. Sorry, everybody. All right. Sorry, back to it. Okay. So no new houses. This is all the same. Let's just check in here. It's popping up this way because it's a new game. It's basically like unlock all in City Skylines. I want to build a cute little Christmas town at some point. Yes. I will like play the game the proper way and not have unlock all and we can earn all the things. But I want to build a cute Christmas town. Oh my gosh, look at the Christmas tree. And we got stuff with snow on it. You know what they really need over here is like, I know there's not a lot of room, but they need like a holiday tab. It is so satisfying how many props are in this game. Ooh, I see something new. Oh my gosh. Hi, Anna. Hello. You're so cute. Anna, can you go lay down, please? You already had your walk and breakfast and treats and all the things. What's this? Oh, it's like a little... How cute is that? Especially for winter? Instead of like a fountain? Stop. So cute. What else is new here? I was kind of hoping we'd get like a holiday arch, but that's okay. We saw the gazebo. We got that last time. Okay, so we have a snowman. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyone who is fans of Overcharge Egg and will remember his vanilla build, and I was on those live streams a lot, and he would build the little little snowman things. Does anyone here remember that? Oh, and there's different variations. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? Okay, there's a tree stump. We already got that. Also, how awesome is it that we can rotate trees? That's something that, like, I think has always been something with City Skylines. Oh, and all the variations have snow. That's so great. And there's different... Stop it. Oh my gosh. That's so great. I love the variations they think of with these things. Swan. Probably only goes on water, I would imagine. And what is this? So, provides up to 6, so this is snow. So like a clump of snow. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting to have the snow, but I heard there was, is there a snow brush? Yes. There's a snow brush. Man, I was really hoping for, I guess, well, we could use the red flowers for the Christmas. I was really hoping for like a wreath type. Oh, there's small festival trees too. That's very cute. I was really hoping for like a holiday wreath. But we can make use with the red ones. That's gonna work fine. Oh, there's a sleigh. That's very cute. Cute little present. Sled. Smaller sleigh. Okay, that's cute. Yeah, I hope they give us more organization here. I think that's something I'm going to request is either making sure everything fits into one of these categories or adding more categories. So, because when you go around here, you can miss things because not everything's in there. Okay. Very cute little holiday update. And, you know, here's the nice thing about them not giving us too much when it comes around to this time next year. They probably will give us more, right? So that's very exciting. Okay. Well, let's look at this new map that I picked, and I hope you guys like this map. So the boundary comes here. It's kind of nice because it's curved, not straight, which it like curves right here. Or we're on a hill, so it's curvy. But yeah, this is really nice. You can access a bit of the land behind the train station, which is nice. But we're in like this valley. So it's a nice space to work with. There's our line. So we can go up on the hill. So let's do a little planning here. I definitely want to leave this space and like see if we can create like a Christmas market vibe. Excited, Joy is excited. I know. Joy's 13th village. That's true. That's true. So yeah, I think like this area right here, we make like a really cool Christmas village. I'm hoping, I wonder, do the buildings get snow on them? I'm thinking they probably don't. Should we test something out? If we put this here. Oh, I've got a... There's a setting. Oh, it's in the game settings. I need to put that. Otherwise, I have to... How do I get to those again? A bugaboo. I don't even know what this is. Luxury. Oh, maybe you can update luxury buildings. See, I didn't even know that. How do we get back to... Do I need to exit? Well, bugaboo. Oh, maybe I need to save those settings. I might have to start over. We might have to start over. Okay, we're going to do that. We are going to quit without saving, which is fine because we haven't done anything. So we're going to go here to sandbox mode. Okay, game rules. Here we go. So we want no money. Unlock everything. I'm not going to put 100% happiness this time because I'd like to... We want to disable construction time. That's what I didn't do. The percentage of arriving families that will come with a family trait that determines where they want to live. 50% is fine, I guess. Okay. I think that's fine. I don't think there's anything else that we want on here. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Little detour. We're going to get things going. yeah, I'm so happy to wake up and be like, there's Christmas decorations. This will be fun. This will be fun. Anna, you over there giving me the sad eyes. You're too funny. I will get you another treat. Okay, we're going to fast forward to being able to get our sunshine back. So we can have some very nice building conditions. A little bit longer. Okay. Very good. Okay, so now let's go into settings. And okay, good. It saved that. So maximum residence. And we've got our warnings off. Okay, cool. All right. Good to know that those save. That's helpful. All right. Okay. Now we're good. All right, so now I want to test to see if the snow on buildings. Let's go back in here. Let's just grab this. I'm thinking not, but yeah, no, it doesn't. So the snow is just for the ground, which is okay. But can we, I'm just curious now. I just want to have a full idea of what we're looking at. It's so satisfying. Ding, ding, ding. All the props. We want all the tools. Okay, well, that was a lot. Okay, so if we come back to the snow, I'm just curious. Look! Stop. What does that look like? Okay, that's a little weird. But we could... Interesting. So we can put snow on the rails that way. How interesting is that? That's really funky. We'll have to think about how we use that. That's really interesting though. Something to think about. So it just gives us snow on the ground. That's kind of unfortunate. It's interesting how tall this is. But we can't put it, so you can only put it where you can attach other props, which makes sense. I totally get that. But that's not where snow would normally fall. It is interesting though, but I don't know if we'll actually use that. But I will say, just kind of thinking of this, like with the snow on the trees, I still think we can make a pretty cute little Christmas town, you know? Yeah, I don't think there's any type of weather. I think that no, I don't think there's any weather change, at least not this year, or at least not right now. But I will say, just like taking this little gazebo, like if we did the red and the green, So if we didn't randomize, that has a very Christmas feel to it. So I'm just kind of like, you know, that has a bit of a holiday feel like that. So that works. You know, it'd be so cute. Maybe we ask for this for next year, is like if there was like a wreath. Because you know, in like towns, you'll go in and there's like a little decorated wreath on every little light post. Yeah, I didn't think we could put props on props, but okay. Well, what do we? I think we can still. We can do a Christmas town that's like had its first snow. You know, it's just, it snowed. It's nothing crazy. It's not on the buildings. But I think we can still go with a nice holiday village. What do you guys think? And I think what we can do is decorate things, and then, you know, what about with the, what do the roads go? I guess my question is, okay, and then does the snow go over the road? No, but that makes sense. That makes sense. What is this? Oh, interesting. Okay, so this one has the little pixelated edge. That's kind of nice. Okay. I get it, I get it. If we use sand, well, we're definitely going to have a... Oh, draw over existing paths. Oh. So there's no way to really put the snow... I guess the sand looks the best. Yeah, it won't go over it. Which makes sense. I mean, that's fine. People walk on paths, and then that's why there's not snow. I guess, which do we like best with the snow? So this is the brick, the dirt, the plaza, or the sand, because we're going to cover everything with snow, so we might as well pick a road type that we want here. What do you guys think? I'm leaning towards the sand. It feels like the lightest in color, so it's like it could be a darker road that has a light, like it's the lightest color. Yeah, if they had like a star shape, or if we just had a lamppost that was holiday themed that had like, that would be so cool. I'm kind of curious about how to use this snow. Yeah, you can make piles of snow. That's kind of cool. I think there's definitely some things we can do with that. The sand looks dusted with snow. Okay, cool. I'm glad that you guys agree with that. Okay, I think we have... I think we can do it. We can... I mean, I know we can do it, but... I just kind of want to get a feel for things before we get started. Yeah, it's cute that you can make the piles of snow. I think we can definitely do something with that. It's almost like if we do the little piles of snow along the sand road, it's almost like there's been, you know, some snow shoveling that's gone on. And that could look really nice, actually. So... Cool, cool, cool. Okay, how do we delete this? Can you not delete the road texture? Oh, I guess you have to put the texture back that was there, which is fine. Got it. Because we'll do the snow as we go. Okay. All right. I think we have a place. We have an idea. Okay, so lots of planning today. So let's take a look at our map here. And I really want to think about, like I said, this will be, I really want to create a big Christmas market vibe here. So I think that's going to be really fun. Like a lot of, yeah, just creating like a very European looking, like very cool Christmas market. Chris and No Mercy, you can help with, that. As you both have probably been to many of them. Okay, so this will be our town square, aka Christmas market. So I'm thinking like a very dense, like Christmas town. So a lot of narrow streets, a lot of buildings, like within the area, but then we are going to need farms. So I'm thinking up on the hills is where we can do like our farming on either side to support the like town in the middle. So I think Christmas market and then like narrow streets, a lot of houses, like we'll probably upgrade, just make like a really dense town, and then farms. So I think that'll be good. Okay. And then it's cool because we've got a maximum of 500 residents. So then we know when we have like kind of an endpoint, I guess, which is kind of exciting. Okay. Well, what do I want to do first? I think should we like do like a proper, it might be really fun to do like a road layout in our town area. Yeah, if we do farms up like here, that would be really good. And then we can have the town just be in here. I think that's really nice. Where's our line? So our line is here. Okay, so I think we should start with like building all the houses in the residential area. And then we could do farms, and then maybe we save like the Christmas market for last, because that'll be, you know, depending on how many times we stream this, maybe we try to do our Christmas market on like Christmas Eve or something. That could be really fun. Or Christmas Day. Who knows? Okay, I think that's a good plan. I think that is a good plan. So, is this, if we just build like right in here, I feel like if all the town stuff is here, that's not bad, right? Yeah, I think we just do it that way this time. Build a tight little holiday town. Okay. Yeah. Any feedback? Any thoughts? You guys are so quiet in the chat today. What do you think? Is this a good plan? Do you like this? And I'm not going to build right up to the line because I think I want that to feel really organic. So I think we'll kind of see this as kind of where we taper off the end of our town. So maybe that's where we start. No Mercy says, yeah, I like it. Okay, good. Okay, good. So yeah, using the lake would be really good. Like there can be a few homes here, like maybe we put some really fancy homes here that live on the lake, but then like this is like the other side is like the Christmas, you know, where the Christmas market kind of ends. And we can put some fancier homes like on the edges of these viewpoints and around the lake, and then on the edges here have the less fancier. Yeah, the taper idea. Not a fan of stuffing game and squares in any game. Yeah, I do think for a little project like this where we're just doing like basically making like one little Christmas village, I don't mind the constraints. I think it's fine. And we had a lot of fun with our last town. Hello, Bobble. Okay. You know what? Maybe we start, maybe that's what we do. Maybe start with a few fancy homes around the lake. Maybe that's just what we do. It'd be cool at some point if we can have a frozen pond, or if like you could select an option to like winterfy any map. Like here you go, it's winter. Okay, all right. Well, let's just get started here. So Yeah, if we just do... I think we give these homes... I think we do a nice, like, walking path along the front of the lake, and then you have access. But then we make sure we give quite a lot of room. Yeah, because we can do like... Okay. Oh, there are different colors here. If we do the red, that has a very much of a Christmas vibe. Yeah, that's nice. And then if we did nice hedge. We're getting somewhere now. Okay, and then don't we have a mailbox? I'm pretty sure. Post box. Oh, that's like a community. Wasn't there? Wait, didn't someone say that you could make... Yeah, it like goes on the house. Can you put a post box on a fence? No. Interesting. Okay. I was thinking like a cute little box out front would be cute, but that's okay. All right, so oh, we can't do lights on fences either. Okay, well that's all right. Yeah, I really want to lean heavy into the detailing this time and really like take our time. feel like that's a good distance in between houses. I don't want them to be too far apart, but yeah. This is going to work out really nicely. It's going to give a vibe, you know? Talk about de-stressing. This is the best game for that. Yeah, it's like you have lakefront living here, which is great. Okay, and then we are going to, like this is a fancier fence out front. I think if we go for yeah, like a fence like that to divide the properties. Trees are really going to help with the landscaping of this too. I actually think I want to do my own thing here, so we're going to remove those. Yeah, have a nice backyard. Like I'm a little off with my path here. Should be centered. We are gonna redo this little part here. Okay, and then we can grab this, make sure we do the red one. Pop that right in there. Lovely. Okay, and then we're gonna grab grab our fence and go all the way to the edge. Very lovely. Oh, yeah. Exactly, Bobble. Exactly. And same, Steve. Yeah. Sometimes until you actually like relax, look at this. This is so lovely. You don't actually realize like how stressed you are. So true. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is this house. Probably do this with most of our houses because, like, why not? So they've built a snowman in their front yard. We're gonna put that there. And then so far as some nice trees here. I do kind of like this really big tree. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then this is like a nice walking path for the people that live here. I'm actually gonna should I do this square? Should we do the actually I think the round with the snow is actually gonna end up working better. So there's a nice path here. So you can walk the front of the lake. And then let's go into here. And we are gonna grab the stone. What do we think of that? I think that's nice. And then what we need is lighting. And I think a big undecorated tree. And then we've got one with snow here as well. Just to have a little variety, I think is good. Like so. Yeah, I think that's really nice. Okay, so then the other thing we can do with the little snow here, which I think would be really nice, maybe use this one. If we kind of do this along the edges, when we do cover this in snow, which we're going to do in a second just to see how this looks, it does look like this has been shoveled to like push the snow back. At least that's kind of my hope. So then if we go snow, and I kind of like the having the little pixelated there. I feel like that's nice. It's like you can almost have some areas that aren't like fully covered with snow, which I think is like a nice option for the look. What do we think? And we still have to like decorate, you know, the house and everything up with some lights and flowers and all that stuff, but I think this is some really nice lakefront living here. And I think like the I think these are gonna give like such a nice holiday vibe, you know, like the candles, especially like at night. Actually, if we do the these, go with the red. Yeah, that actually looks really nice there too. Like the candles in the middle. See, that has a very Christmas vibe, does it not? With the red flowers. I mean, the little snow on the trees and the snowman really help bring it home, but I think we can make this work. Yeah, we can totally make this work. Okay, let's come around to the back of the house. All this lovely sunshine coming in. I think it's going to be very nice to see this at night though. Yeah, the red is super Christmassy. I think so too. Overflowing with Christmas. It has a Christmas vibe. Okay, great. I mean, I think so. I think so. I think we can make a really nice Christmas town without having snow on buildings. I think that's totally fine. And I mean, the other thing we could do is, if we want to give like a little touch of snow here and there, I think we can like put a little snow on roofs. I don't know if that makes sense to do though, but like that definitely could be done. Can we put snow on the lake? We can make it partially frozen? That's interesting. Okay. Something to think about for detailing when we, I mean, that's something we do at the end as we do the lake. But I like leaving like a little patches where the snow's not fully covered. I feel like that fits in with the vibe. Okay, let's, I'm gonna take a little screenshot here while we're here before we go much further. Yeah. Okay. And a frozen lake, that is cool. It is cool. For the bougie villas. It doesn't fully cover the snow in England. No, I didn't get your pun. I think it went over my head. I missed it. Even the empty hillside. Yeah, I mean, Choice 2025 Christmas card. Oh, gosh. I don't know the last time I sent a Christmas card. No clue. Not because I'm a Grinch. My circle's very close. Okay, so I think this is a good format here. I guess the other thing we should look at. Oh, wow. That's big. That's big, big. I feel like out in this part of town, I don't know if there's a way you can downgrade, so I'm just gonna, I feel like in this area of town, we just go with this, this level here, you know? I think for now. When we get into like town, I think we can definitely do larger sizes too. But I think this works really well for now. Yeah, and doing the detailing of putting the little snow around where the path is, it really gives that vibe of like this has been shoveled, which I think is a really nice touch. From an Antonio Banderas movie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could, with those upgraded larger buildings, you really could do like, you could make something that looks like a Western themed town for sure. Okay. Let's get back to it. Looks really nice. Pop those down there because we can. More decorations, the better. Yeah, I think that's really nice. You know what we could even do is do like the little sled over here. Yeah, I like that. That's really cute. Very, very cute. Okay. Guess we'll just put on the randomizer for this. We get random ones. Pick our red. Give ourselves some room off the street. Go to our fencing here. Our fancy fencing. Actually, this should be probably there. And we're going to move this up a little bit. Perfect. Grab our little snow here. Oh no, I don't want the randomizer for this one. Like that. Okay, and then we need our little fencing for in between. Bit of a smaller backyard on this side, that's okay. All right, let's go into our trees. Nice big tree up front. Smaller trees in the back. And of course, they also built a snowman. Theirs looks a little different. Oh, you know what we should we put a dog house? I mean, we're building all these backyards. I feel like we should also, since we're here, is a little dog house on the side. The dogs can be friends between the fence. Although I'm a fan of indoor dogs, but you know, why not? Why not? Okay. Grab our little snow here. Yeah, I like this vibe a lot. Love the trees with the snow on them. Yeah, me too. They look really nice. You have about 100 Christmas cards. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking really nice. This is looking really nice. Okay. Yeah, fancier homes around the lake. I think this, at least on this side, I think this looks really good. All right, I think well, let's go ahead and finish this. Bring the hedge down. Okay. There's our little bend. We kind of do a little bit of a curve there. Nice. Maybe this is where the road comes in, I think. And I think there's, yeah, there's definitely enough room. We can do a nice path to town this way, which will be a nice shortcut for some. So I think that's going to be great. And do we put a house here? I don't know. Maybe. We'll think about it. Let's go ahead and finish up this little part right here, and then we can decide kind of where we want to go to next. Okay, and definitely snowman. Just think that's such a lovely touch because it snowed, everyone went out and made a little snowman. Yeah, a little dusting of snow. Okay, and then we need a lamp here. Oh gosh, we really didn't leave enough room for the path here, did we? We did not. We need to back this up a bit. Make sure I left room for the path there. And then do our little stone. Hopefully this is still enough room for people to walk. It's pretty tight right there. I think I need to change this a little bit to make just a touch more room here. There we go. Just have a little bit more room. Just a little bit. I don't want to run into issues with supplies not getting where they need to go. Okay, we're making some progress here. Slow, but we are, and I'm okay with slow. Okay, and then we need our flowers for the back. And the sides here. Just to max out our decorations. Okay, look at that. That's really nice. That's really nice. I wonder if we can do, we have little lighting, don't we? I wonder if we could put, because you can put these, I wonder if we can put, so that at night the snowmen will light up. Can we put like a little lantern? It's almost like the snowman is holding the lantern. I think that could look really cute. We'll see what that looks like at night. But I think that could work out really well. Okay. So that little area I think turned out really nice. Definitely has a holiday vibe. Like that. They can deliver supplies by skiing over the water. Yeah, that would be cool, right? That would be cool. Okay. I think we've got something a little started here. So I think this road can come. So there's the edge right there. Okay. I'm going to draw this right to the edge there. Because then we can know where the boundary is, and then we can figure out how to naturally, you know, put some landscaping and make this not feel like a harsh line and taper it off. But we do want to come up onto the hill. So I think like this is a nice flat area here. So I feel like if we kind of give this a bit of a windy path. Yeah, and then that's where that ends there. And we're definitely going to want to have access over to our other farms here, but we'll see, because maybe we don't build on this area over here. So I think we leave that for now. What I do think we do is make this a curve. Yeah. I feel like this could be a bit better. Just because this is so steep, and I mean, I know that doesn't matter in this game, but I feel like if we do a bit more switchbacks, I feel like that's gonna be better. Yeah, much better. Okay. Yeah, so then I think we do homes all the way along and all the way along here. Do we come up on this back side? Maybe a nice windy path up here actually would be really good. So maybe we have a natural break here. This is very steep. But it would be good to have a connection up that way as well. We need a helicopter. Okay. I definitely like that light dusting of snow look. It's very nice. You know, the other thing, I'm definitely going to ask for lights with wreaths on them for next time, but I also think, how nice would it be to have like a hedge with just a touch of snow on it? That would be so nice. This is a little tedious, but this is no different than us using that little vanilla bush like we did for so many years in City Skylines. We all know what that felt like. I just think it gives like a nice, like, this path has been shoveled look with the snow. And it helps hide the brown edge as well, which I think for a snow build. So I think it's really smart that they gave us this little guy. I don't know if they envisioned us using it this way or not. No clue. But that's what I am doing. And this, there's not going to be any houses on this path at all. This is just leading up to the farmland. We need to put some lamps on this as well to light the path. Yep, that's very nice. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, nice clouds of snow. Okay. Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay. Snow persons love holding fire. They really do, though. They really do. Okay. I feel like we've got something started here. I feel like we're on a good start. Okay, so I feel like we do yeah, I feel like maybe we can do like a bit of a community space there, but then we start the houses here. I like the idea of giving them more of a front area, kind of like we did on the other one. So if we do the randomizer, and these are going to be, oh, these need access to high. Well, it's going to be a short walk to there. Are these people? Guess it doesn't really matter. We've got the notifications turned off. I do want people to be happy. So maybe we just do 2 of these here and then move into doing the artisan residence. Yeah, because this would be a nice little area to build like a little park right here. If they can't complain, right? For sure, for sure, for sure. I'm just having a think. You know, before we do this, so I'm just not sure that's what I want to do right. What I do know is I think this little area would make a perfect little park and community area. So I feel like we should do that. So let's get some nice little wooden fence here. And we're gonna create something right across from this. This is a nice little curve. hear the dog barking because of the because we put the dog houses back there, which is so great. And once we put it in, we will actually have pets. And then I wonder, can we ooh, the snow can go under the fence. Wait, can I get this to work? Yes, it can go under the fence. Just slightly, but that looks, it just creeps out a little bit. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's fun. Guess I don't need to do it here, but we're gonna do it here anyways. That's really nice. Okay, let's get our snow painted in here. Okay, and then we want to, oh, we should make a sledding hill somewhere too. This is like too steep. It's not gonna happen. This is actually a really good sledding hill. Maybe we'll do that. Could prop it up. Use the props. Okay, let's do, should we do a little gazebo looking out into the, on the lake? I feel like that would be really pretty. And should we do a little table underneath there? Okay, and then we've got our nice little wooden slide. Got our hopscotch. You know, I think I'm gonna change where the entrance is here. Put our little hopscotch. I'm gonna like, yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna change this up a little bit. Take that out, and we are going to actually use the small one. We're going to go right there. And then we'll take out the snow that's right there. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I like this much better, actually. Let's grab our little snow now. Get this tucked under our fence, like so. Yeah, that's really, really nice having the little covered gazebo area there in the park. Okay, now we just need few little trees. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? So cute. Yeah, we don't need too much. Sleds, yeah. Falling hill. Okay, and I feel like we should put, where's the little snowman? Like, kind of like, maybe this little snowman here. Like the kids built a little snowman here. Perfect. Yeah, that has a nice feel to me. This needs some lighting though, for sure. Need some lighting on this side here. There we go. Can I put lighting on this? No, because it's a prop. That would be really cool though if I could, but that's okay. Makes sense. Okay. We got a nice little snowy park. That's nice. That's nice. That has a really nice feel to it. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get our path going along the lake here. At least to here for the moment. Let's go ahead and grab our stone wall. That's nice. Okay. We need a lighting. And we need snow. Yeah. No two programmers, all props need lighting. I don't think all props need lighting. I think it would be cool, and I understand like that's a lot, but I think it'd be cool if certain props you could put other props on, but I think that's, I'm not a game developer, so I'm assuming that would not be the easiest thing. You would have to make it not a prop then, I think, would kind of be the whole point. Okay, I really like this vibe. Like, we've got the fancy houses there, the little walkway out front, and we've got the little gazebo park here. This is definitely a vibe. Let's take another photo here. Which I like. Very nice. Okay, this is cool. All right, everybody, I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm really obsessed with this. I know I have my live streams this weekend to play in City Skylines, but I think we're going to do this. I want to build more of this. So I think I'm going to change that because we're building a Christmas town and it's the holiday time and other stuff can wait. I just really want to take my time doing like little detailing like this, and it's going to take a while to build. And I also like, I want to not have the game pause the whole time either, like when we do little sections. In fact, what we should do, that's what we should do, is these people aren't going to work anyways. So let's go ahead and play. Oh, we're going to need to connect a path all the way to the train station. Okay, well, let's do that. Because maybe what we do at the end each time is fill in our houses a little bit. So if we come just for now, just make this path for now. Is that going to work? I think so. And if we just hit play, we just need 3 people. And of course, there's nothing here now, but that will change later. And yes, I know you're not happy right now, but as we build, happiness will grow. Let's just get our 3 families in. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to be very happy now. There's nothing. But, what a beautiful view there. Those fancy homes. And you don't have to work. You can just go there. That's really nice. I think that's going to work out well. I think that's going to work out well. Okay. Well, we're going to leave it there. I'm not going to unpause it right now, because then we'll get more people. So we'll unpause as we go here and there. And I think that'll be a fun thing to do. So, all right, everyone. Well, you were so welcome. Thanks for bearing with me while I kind of figure out how and if this holiday build will work, and I think it's going to work great. And I'm so excited to make this cute little holiday town, especially build like a proper Christmas market. So somewhere Chris would want to go and hang out. No Mercy too, I would imagine. I don't know. No Mercy might be more like me, where I'm like, crowds, no thank you. No thank you very much. But I like how they look on pictures. All right, everybody. I hope everyone has a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time. And we're coming right back to Town to City. That's what we're doing. I think that's what we're doing till we're done building our Christmas town. I think that's just what we're going to do right now. Appreciate all of you. See you later.